what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I've decided that I'm going to create a new series. I don't know if it's going to be like a once a week or once every 2 week kind of thing, but it's going to be called Thinking Out Loud. And this is going to be just kind of where I just like talk about random stuff. So for today's topic in my Thinking Out Loud series, I'm going to be talking about meet and greets. Okay, so I kind of touched on this a little bit in the last video during my Q&A. So Panic at the Disco is doing meet and greets for the first time, I believe, in a while, if ever. And they are going through the same company as Fall Out Boy, and I believe that they are already sold out. So I know a lot of people have been upset about that or whatever, but that's not even like the real like issue here, okay? The issue for me is that people are completely like losing their shit over some of the rules. So I'm not sure if because I'm not a huge like diehard Panic fan, so I don't know all the details. But there's this guy, and his name is Zach, and you guys can actually go like look him up on Twitter. His Twitter name is like Zach Cloud Hall or something like that. And he has been answering a lot of people's questions about the meet and greets for the Panic at the Disco tour. And we didn't get that for Fall Out Boy. We kind of went in blind or by what other people said. So I thought that was like super cool of him to do that for people. And people have been very disrespectful and rude and just ridiculous to this poor man, just telling like these fans, he's trying to be helpful, telling them like what's up. And I'm just like, really? Like, this guy doesn't have to answer your stupid questions. And like most of the questions these people ask are like the dumbest things ever. Like, you could probably figure it out with common sense. But like one of the things that people are getting super upset about is that I guess you're not allowed to hug any of the members of the band for the Panic at the Disco meet and greets. And he didn't just say no hugs. He gave a reason, and the reason makes sense. Not everybody showers. Not everybody is like hygiene, and this is like a huge tour for them. And if any of them get sick, that would kind of suck. So, I know it sucks if Panic at the Disco is your favorite band and you wanted to hug Brendan Urie, but like a handshake or like putting your arm around him should be enough. You shouldn't be like yelling at the messenger. Like, come on, like that's just ridiculous. I don't know. But you guys should definitely go check out that Twitter, his Twitter feed, so you guys can know exactly what I'm talking about. But I just feel like, not everybody gets to meet their favorite bands, and I know like that the pre-sale sold out very, 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 very fast for the Panic at the Disco meet and greets. So I feel like those of you who did get meet and greets, just be grateful that you get to like see Brendan and Dallin and Kenny and all of them, and you get to talk to them and you get to like see them, out other than on stage. And it shouldn't matter if you get to like hug them or you get like 3 minutes with them or whatever. And like just like Zach on Twitter was trying to explain to people, like if everybody had 3 minutes with them, they would be there for like 7 hours. Like that's insane. Like I feel like you guys should just be respectful and grateful that you have meet and greets. Okay, next point I wanted to bring up about meet and greets, like in general, I guess. Don't buy them on like StubHub or any of those secondhand sites, because most of the time they are a scam. And I have a lot of people who got scammed from buying meet and greets off of a site like that. So don't do it. You're probably gonna get scammed, and plus like nobody is worth $3,000, $2,000, $1,000. Like it's just insane. Like if you're buying a meet and greet like through Wonderful Union, which is the same company that I met Fall Out Boy through, it's literally like 30 seconds. Yes, it's worth the price that they set, which for Fall Out Boys was $120, and for Panics I believe is $18. Don't spend more than that. That's just insane. Like, why would you, like, basically they're not doing this for the money. Basically the reason they charge is to cut it back, or else everybody would get a meet and greet for free, and that's whatever. But like it's ridiculous that you're giving money away to people who did nothing but buy a $120 or $80 meet and greet ticket, and you're just giving them like thousands of dollars. You're not giving it to the person you're meeting, you're giving it to a random stranger. Why would you give them that satisfaction if people just stopped buying $2,000, $3,000 meet and greet tickets? Like they wouldn't try and scalp them because we'd be smarter than them, but we're not, because we're idiots. And this is a really heated subject for me. It pisses me off, and I know it pisses off the bands. If you're a diehard fan and you're rich and you want to spend that money, you still might get scammed. Like, come on, use your common sense, people. The only way I would suggest to buy a meet and greet, like a second hand, is if it's another fan and say, like, you know, their friend couldn't make it or something like that, and you're going in with them and you're using their name to get the tickets. That's the only way that I would suggest to do it. And another suggestion I have for that is, if you don't pay them in advance, because they could be lying to you. Just say, I'll bring the money to the venue. I'm sorry, that's what I would do. That's what I think y'all should do. And this is for Wonderful Union based meet and greets for like rock bands and stuff, you know, like Paris meet and greets or Panic or Fall Out Boy meet and greets. Like Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande, whose actually company themselves or their management, whoever sells them, are actually selling them for thousands of dollars, then obviously yes, those are legit. But I mean, I still don't think it's worth that much to meet somebody for about 20 seconds. Like, you know, a lot of the Justin Bieber meet and greet videos I saw were like with $1,000 meet and greet, and you basically got 20 seconds with Justin. Like, and there was a couple of them that said you didn't even get to talk to him. You weren't allowed to hug him. Like, basically security just like pushes you through. Like, I think that most of you who are watching me are fans of bands and that go through Wonderful Union. And, you know, thankfully, me being a Fall Out Boy fan, there's the sweetest guys. I've never met Panic, and they haven't had any meet and greets in a while, so there's no videos on them or anything. But I'm assuming they're just as sweet as Fall Out Boy. But, you know, you never know. For those of you who did end up getting meet and greets for Panic and are not complaining, congratulations. You guys are going to have an amazing time. So some tips would be to just try and plan out in your head what you're going to say. And if you forgot what you're going to say when you see them and you just stand there awkwardly, kind of like I did, it's not the end of the world either. Like, just, it's going to be hard, but just, like, try and keep it in perspective that they're just people, you know? I mean, it's totally easier said than done. But, yeah. And, you know, the thing is, too, like, yeah, like, they're saying you're not allowed to hug them. But once, you know, the first couple dates of the tour go on, you can look at the meet and greet pictures to see what was allowed. You know, maybe they might change their minds, you know, because thankfully Fall Out Boy still lets, you know, us hug them, which is amazing. Like, I think it's great because I'm sure Fall Out Boy hugs a lot of people who don't shower, and that's probably very gross. So if you're going to meet somebody, shower, please shower, because that would suck. And, yeah, basically, these are just some thoughts that I have about the whole meet and greet thing. It is worth it to me, I think, to pay what the company is charging. I don't think it's worth it to pay thousands and thousands of dollars. And I feel like if everybody keeps complaining about the rules of the meet and greet, they just won't do one anymore. Like, I'm sorry, but they just won't. And, like, I know Wonderful Union gets a lot of hate as well. And yeah, they're not the most organized, but, you know, they do it. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't get to meet them, you know? I feel like we shouldn't be, like, being, like, assholes to them on Twitter and stuff when, like, they're doing this and they don't have to do it. And I guess my thing is that I'm just afraid that they're going to stop it. They're not going to do it anymore. The bands aren't going to do it anymore because the fans are just never happy no matter what. Like, come on. I don't know. All right, so I guess this wasn't more of, like, a ranting out loud video. I don't know why all this stuff is bothering me so much, but it is. So, you know, just keep that in mind, I guess. If you're meeting Panic this summer, or, like, if you're meeting anybody, like, I know Paris is touring, if you're meeting them, just try and keep it, you know, just try and think they're people just like us. They're not worth to meet for, like, $4,000, $3,000. You know, it's not worth it. I'm sorry, but it's not. And I know that they don't want us paying that much anyway. And we should be grateful for the opportunity to meet, you know, some of our favorite bands. So, yeah. So go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me your thoughts on this. Like, do you think I'm just absolutely crazy? Or, you know, do you agree? I would really like to know. So, yeah. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And hopefully next time I see you guys, I'll have a new camera with all of my normal editing stuff again. And I will announce my giveaway. I'm going to give you guys a little teaser of what I'm going to give away. Just like a little teaser. That's all you get. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.